Welcome to the Daybreak.
And here we go, top right of the map, we have the Slayers player. He's down a map and he is up against the starter player. He is
Slayers, Mia.
Slayers Mia, he certainly has to step it up a little bit now, has to change a different strategy. Goes for the Overlord at 9, by the way, not a 10, which is like the preferable Overlord here. And to the bottom left, we have his opponent, and Curious is at 10 supply. He's not building an Overlord, he's going for the 10 pool. There we have him. His nickname.
Stat-tail, Curious.
I spoiled it already, I'm sorry. You knew who was starting at the bottom left,
yeah,
didn't you?
I knew it. You know, I had my doubts, but at the end of the day, I really knew it was going to be Curious down there. He's even going for double extractor trick here to get some extra drones out. Which indicates that he's going to, you know, have a follow-up for this.
This looks pretty good for Curious at this point in time, because Mia is not starting with his pool. No, he wants to start. Oh, there it is. A little bit delayed, loses a few minerals here, if you want so. So at this point, well, we are seeing him with a bit of a normal opening, a bit safer. He's not going for the hatch first, which would have basically been his doom.
Yeah.
But still, this can be really strong.
See what Curious has planned for his follow-up as well. He may try to follow things up with a gas on one base to put pressure on. Is that what Mia's going to do? Obviously not going for a fast gas on this map.
He has to cancel this hatch, most likely.
Yeah.
Oh, or does he? We'll find out. The Lings are on its way. It depends on how much Curious actually commits to this. He's getting 4 additional Zerglings and his Queen. He won't be too far behind. The Zerglings have been spotted already, and now Mia has to build Zerglings on his own.
Yeah, you know, I think he'll hold it, but he will take a lot of damage. And it's going to be the first wave of Lings he makes right now, which consists of 2, is not going to be enough. So he's going to have to pull those back. He's going to have to wait. And he's going to probably lose 3/4 of the hit points on this hatch. If he doesn't cancel it, which he may decide to do.
What is Curious going to do? That's the question. He's trying to force a cancel here, and I guess that's something that he will succeed in doing. So.
Yeah, there's only 4 more Lings on the way, and that's going to put him at 6-6 until Curious's other Lings get there, which they have arrived now. And yeah, since he didn't make more than 2 Lings, he's definitely going to have to cancel. This is unfortunate for Mia.
Curious sees the timing, and he knows exactly that his opponent didn't start with an early hatch, and therefore that Zerglings will be a problem for him. So a very good decision here. Forces Mia to get additional Zerglings right now, while he's getting an expansion, while he's droning up.
Oh, he's going to maybe get the Queen. Nice pullback there.
Yeah, well done. Harvester count now still in favor of Mia, but the expansion with the earlier timing, of course, for Curious.
And this is so important. I think he was even trying to force him to do more, maybe even make a spine crawler. Just all these little things that you can do to get ahead, and Curious has really paid off with this attack.
Nice concave there with the Zerglings, by the way. I really like it.
Yeah.
The Queen now in the low ground takes the opportunity to take down one of the
This
Overlords.
is brave. What if Curious had made a few more Lings? This is kind of a risk that he's taken here, because the Queen will not be able to retreat. She has to rely on the Zerglings for defense.
But Curious shouldn't fight here.
Yeah,
he can't win this, not with the Queen support, and he's retreating now. The Harvester count at this point is in favor of Curious. It's basically evened out. Mia has gas though. He's going for speed, he's going for the banelingness. So at this point he can put a lot more aggression onto his opponent, because Curious just now started to get his own gas, so that's a little bit difficult for him to deal with if Mia decides to go for an all-aggressive mode here.
Yeah, this is the best type of map for this, where there's so much space, it's flat, no ramps to deal with when you run in there, very wide open as well. See what Mia wants to actually commit to with this. It's possible he's getting it defensively though. In fact, even more likely that that's the case.
Well, at this point, we have Curious now with the first Spine Crawler, and I wouldn't actually have been too surprised to see him go for a Baneling Nest without speed. But, well, he doesn't get a Baneling Nest at all.
Yeah, Mia's making a lot of Lings right now.
Mia's Baneling Nest is just completed as well, so he can go for this aggression in the Zergling stream across the map. Curious is, of course, aware of what's going on here. He tries to prepare. He tries to counter it with his own Baneling Nest, but he might be a little bit too late.
Yeah, it's starting to look like it may be. He's trying to get in here and pick off some of these Banelings, but there's too much Ling support. The one Spine is not going to be enough. The Queens are going to deny him getting up the ramp. Goes right for that spine crawl. He has so many banelings that once he takes that out, he is going to be maybe even golden here.
No transfuses, no nothing. The queens, they are ready. They have the energy now for one transfuse.
But the problem is the weakest queen has it.
Yeah, he needs to put it to the high ground. More and more lings right now. He really wants to hold here. He's a little bit ahead in supply. The harvest account is way better for Curious. If he defends here, Mia will fall further and further behind.
Yep, even cancels the spine.
I love how Curious blocks his ramp here. He knows exactly that he cannot let those links in.
And it's so cool because he's got the queen to transfuse behind the queens. So the one that has the energy can actually protect the other two queens. Now he's got his own defensive banelings and he's held here. All he has to do is wait for the next wave. Oh, wow. Such a great baneling hit there. Wow, 1 for 2.
Yeah, but now the Zerglings stream in as well. The Queen still lending
They
support.
need to get in
One
there.
of them is dead. The rest of Mia's units trying to get in there indeed, but there's still a lot of banelings left. He needs to be very careful with the Zerglings. Furious that is. And now the banelings just trying to bust their way through. The Queen actually dies, one of them, and now the Zerglings have free reign in the main base, but there aren't too many left.
Yeah, and he's going to make these two banelings. That's the most important part. He has to realize this. If he does not see them, he's going to be in trouble. This queen goes down as well. It's a lot of production lost. Wow, he saved it. Just barely. The banelings are spotted. Cannot use those.
Yeah, he actually cancels the baneling. He doesn't even want to trade the banelings against the 3 Zerglings. 2,400 resources lost for Mia, as just pointed out. And he is definitely out of luck. This attack was so aggressive, but he didn't do any damage. And now he is far behind in Harvesters. His opponent has a way better economy. Can put it to good use by either producing units or getting his third base up.
He's going to counterattack a little bit here.
And he should. He should try to pressure Mia a little bit and force more units out of the Slayer's player.
Gotta be careful with these lings against the baneling, though. Oh, if he had manually detonated that, there could have been so much damage.
He definitely took a lesson from Bruce Lee. We be water, son. He floated. He did it. I mean, look at this. He flowed around those banelings. It was like, whoa.
Yeah, man. That was exactly what we just saw. And I don't know. This is looking worse and worse for Mia. I do know.
Up to a few seconds ago, I did not know if Zerglings could actually swim. Now I know.
Yeah, as long as they're on creep, man. They float like butterflies and sting like bees, dude. Those Zerglings are gonna watch out. Well, this young grasshopper, the red Zerg, man, he's got a lot to learn if he wants to make this work. Because right now he's down in workers. He's getting his lair tech up. But so is Curious, and he's ahead.
Yeah, so is Curious, and he's getting his third base. We have the Evolution Chambers. Once again, the Ling is attacking. And Curious is playing this so well. He's always pressuring his opponent.
I know, he's like, well, you have 4 banelings, that's fine. And he goes in there and kills 2 drones, gets out without losing any lings to baneling hits.
He's way ahead in gas.
He does it again.
His gas count is great. Last Zergling just dies. It's been popped like a pimple.
Yeah.
That spine crawler, man. Merciless.
If it could remove pimples, maybe it could have a different job. Spine crawler removing pimples. If you have an overseer, your opponent has enemy creep there, he can remove those for you.
Everyone needs his own personal spine crawler.
Yeah. It hurts for a second, but then you're fine. Oh, he's going to get the queen maybe. Nice pullback. Nice control by Curious this entire game. Just always finding the right openings.
This time losing a lot of them though. And more. Look at those banelings. Oh, wow, that was close.
Killed all the larvae though. That's really important.
He killed the lava. That was the best that he could hope for in this position. But as we see now, we have once again Roaches. We have +1 attack being upgraded for both of them. But Curious has just so much more gas at his disposal that he can go for the speed, he can go for Burrow.
And the Roach is
so far ahead at this point. It's not only the supply. I mean, he's doubling his opponent's supply.
He's got the third base. He's got the Roaches.
Exactly. And Mia is now just getting his Roach War, and everything that he does is so far behind.
Doubling the supply now, 101 to 52. Mia is just trying to hang in here, trying to find something to do, trying to find something to make work, make happen. He's got so much larva available to him, actually 9 unused larvae right now, because he doesn't have his Roach Warren up yet, whereas Curious already has 18 Roaches on the map, and he's going to attack and kill Mia with them.
The army supply at this point is 61 to 20. He is more than tripling his opponent's army account at this point. And those Infestors, they will not be there in time.
No. GG.
GG by Mia. He doesn't even have to wait for the next fight.